Noff Clipper, hi friends, Darth Momo here. We're going to talk about the season finale of Skeleton Crew Season 1, the 8th episode called The Real Good Guys. I gotta say, I really enjoyed this one. First off, yes, my voice is a little hoarse. I apologize. I'm sick. Been sick for the last week, but getting through it. So, Skeleton Crew. There was lots of questions I had. Were we going to answer Jod's backstory or not? How were they going to handle Jod in the first place? Jod Silva, whatever his name is. Was he going to get a redemption arc or not? Was the New Republic going to show up or whatnot and connect AT-AT into the larger galaxy? Were they going to beat the pirates? Who was the supervisor? Lots of lingering questions going into this finale. And I think we got a satisfying answer for pretty much everything, with room to continue on if they choose so, which is arguably the best way to end a season of television. Everything from the previous episodes pretty much came back into play. The only one that I might have considered filler-esque, the one with the tribal civil war on the other planet, even that came back in because he learned about the big gun from there, and Neil used that in their beating back of the pirates. Basically, the plot of the episode, sorry, I should get there. Basically, the plot of the episode is, the pirates come in, Jod starts cracking down and taking over everything, and cuts the power to everything, destroys the supervisor. We'll get to that in a second. And then the kids come up with a plan to get the Onyx Cinder beyond the barrier so they can call Kim for help to send New Republic X-Wings. And that pretty much is how it plays out. The kids are able to get the message through, get the barrier deactivated, and the New Republic comes in and saves the day. There was so much good stuff in this. First off, like I said, I love that all the little things came back in. Sorry, excuse me. Jod, we get a little bit of backstory for him. It sounds like he was trained a little bit in the Jedi ways, but he wasn't actually an official Jedi. It sounds like what happened was maybe a Jedi Order 66 survivor found him and started kind of training him a little bit, and then that Jedi was killed. Sounds like maybe Jod kind of betrayed them. I don't really know what they do with Jod, though. He kind of watches as the pirate ship gets destroyed by the X-Wings, and he kind of just watches it as it crashes, and that's where we end with his story. I don't know if that's leaving the room open for an eventual redemption down the road, if he's just kind of go off and do his own thing. I don't know, but I like that. It was kind of left open-ended in a good way. The kids team up and work together to beat Jod and the pirates. I loved their plan of like, hey, get the ship beyond the barrier and call the New Republic for help. That was such a simple but good and brilliant plan, and they pulled it off. I also love too that the parents get involved. At least Wim's dad gets involved in their little speeder chase throughout the planet. That was really fun. I love too that when Jod accidentally loses his lightsaber after Wim's dad attacks him, Wim and Firm have to work together to hold the lightsaber back before Jod can use the Force to get it. That was cool. And then, like I said, the KB and SM-33, SM-33 comes back. He's working decapitated, holding his head and trying to pilot the ship, but they get it through the barrier and call Kim for help. And the New Republic X-Wings come in and save the day. It was pretty cool. It was X-Wings and B-Wings came in, and they did the little Death Star laser thing that they do in Rebels, so that was really cool. A nice little touch. And then the episode kind of ends with the happy ever after. All the kids are okay. They're reunited with their families. And we see a blockade runner start to come in, which they don't show who's on the blockade runner. They don't do anything more with that, but obviously we get what we need to know. The implication is that the New Republic is now going to connect to AT-AT. Where we go from here, I don't know. This was really, like I said, this was a really solid episode. I really loved it. And I think I'm going to give this finale a 9 out of 10. The only criticism that I think that I would legitimately throw at this, and I'm actually a little bummed by this. In the other 3 Mandoverse shows, the X-Wing pilot Carson Teva has kind of been the connecting thread through all 3 of them. He's been in all 3 of the previous Mandoverse shows. He's a very quiet cameo. It's not the same as Luke Skywalker popping in or Boba Fett or whatnot. He's just a New Republic pilot. But he's been in all the shows, so he's kind of the connective tissue. He should have been there. He should have been one of the X-Wing pilots. It would have been quick, but it would have just been a little bit of nice connective tissue with the Mandoverse and Skeleton Crew, since supposedly that's part of it. Real quick, I forgot to talk about the supervisor plotline. So it was kind of weird because it was like, it felt kind of anticlimactic, but it didn't at the same time. Because it was like, this was one of the prominent theories that even I had. But it was like, once we got that reveal, it was like, oh, okay. So I don't know, it was kind of weird. I'm not going to like hold that against the show or anything. That was just my own personal thoughts. It's like, huh, okay, like we almost built it up bigger than we probably should have. And it wasn't even that really important anyway to begin with. They kind of just move along. But yeah. Where we go from here though, I don't know. Like I said, I'm satisfied. I would like to see a second season. I would. I'm ready to be done with the Mandoverse, but I know the Grogu movie isn't going to be out until middle of next year. And then there's still Ahsoka Season 2, which probably won't come out till next year. And then the New Republic movie. But I can't see them releasing a movie about Mandalorian and Grogu in 26. And then 27 being the Heir to the Empire movie. Especially since I think 27 is when they're supposed to do the Rey movie, maybe. So, if anything, I would say do a second season of Skeleton Crew. Just one more. Just, wrap up the rest of the story with connecting to the wider galaxy, what's going to happen with Jod, and just give the kids one more adventure to connect them to the wider galaxy, the Mandoverse, maybe. We do that as a second season after Ahsoka Season 2 and the Mandalorian movie, and then we can go right into the New Republic movie. I think that would be a pretty solid course of action. As for the channel, I think I'll do a Skeleton Crew season review. How did the season work as a whole? Not just the individual episodes. And then I think, obviously, you guys saw my channel trailer a couple weeks ago. We've got lots of content coming up. I have an upcoming Star Wars on-screen summary video. It's about an hour long. It literally tells the entire on-screen story of Star Wars from the High Republic era through to the First Order era. It's everything on screen. Put a lot of work into that. It's got Skeleton Crew in it. That'll be out this weekend. And then as far as reviews, I will see you back for either Andor Season 2 or the next batch of Young Jedi Adventures, whichever comes first. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining in with my Skeleton Crew reviews, and hope to see you back on the next Star Wars show. So thank you guys for joining in. Darth Momo out, and may the Force be with you. Wait. One other thing, real quick, before I forgot to mention. I really like their end credits. Their end credits themes were different. It was all the different Jedi pictures from the Whim storybook. And then at the very end, there was a picture of the 4 kids from Skeleton Crew. Like they were part of the adventures and stories now. That was a really cool touch. All that being said, again, 9 out of 10. Great season. I really loved it. Thank you guys for joining in. Darth Momo out, and may the Force be with you. Always. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. If you liked the video, comment down below and hit that like button. Oh, and check out some of my other videos. I'm sure you'll find them delight.